If you have tried every single diet under the sun and just nothing works, but you want to get stronger, you want to get fitter, and you want to get more toned, but by Thursday, your will to live has flipping gone, this is the video for you. To stop counting points and syns and actually start eating like you like yourself. Every woman who has done everything Monday to Thursday and still ends up at square one on Sunday, this is for you and this is the better way, the plate method. So let's get into it. If this sounds familiar to you, then this is the video for you. Okay, you're tracking on point, measuring every single gram down to a T, logging every bite, and then Thursday, Friday happens, Saturday's a little bit of a blur, and Sunday you're just trying to get your life together. You're staring at the TV, wondering what the hell just happened Friday through to Sunday. Okay, this pattern of the perfect all week, and it off-rails you by the weekend, and then by Monday you're in a guilty reset and you're trying to burn all the calories and the carbs off that you think you've gained. Okay, the truth is it's not your willpower. I want you to know that, and I want to give you that reassurance today. It is the system you're using. Right? I can tell you now, I used to do it exactly the same, right? The result? You have months and months of effort put in. You might last a few weeks, right? Before you press the button. You know the button I'm on about, the fuck it one. And then you end up back at square one. Okay? And this is the thing we want to break so you can get stronger, more toned and fitter, right? Let's get into it. So, this is the reason this keeps you stuck right now, okay? You learn all the food rules, not about the actual food. Points, syns, macros, you become just a number churning monster, not nutrition, okay? You then leave the app and you press the button because you do not know what to do, okay? So when you're away then from all of these food rules, you just eat whatever the flipping hell you want. Restriction triggers the rebound. Okay, low calorie this, sugar free that, skinny whip bar here, and sin free plans leave you underfed. Your body fights back, cravings, binges, the whole cycle. Let alone when your period strikes. Pre-period week? Let's not talk about that, right? These are the habits, okay? Counting, not eating well. Real food freedom comes from understanding what your body actually needs. And if you're eating a stupid 1,200, 1,500 calorie diet and you're not just going, oh, I give up at the end of the week, I would too. Because it just isn't enough for you to, one, function properly, like your hormones need enough fats in your diet. Your protein is there to repair your muscles so you can be strong and sexy. Get toned. You are not going to get toned by following these rules, okay? If you look around the room in these dieting clubs that you get weighed at, how many of these women actually look toned once they've lost the weight? I haven't seen one of them, okay? That's just me being brutally honest because I used to always go to the clubs, all right? So, the plate method, you go, well, what the hell is this, right? It's this. This is the great part about it. It's so simple, no apps, no counting, just a simple visual. I'm a visual learner, that's why I created this, okay? And it is not like the one the NHS flipping gave you 26 years ago, all right? So, we're talking protein, and if you don't know what a protein is, you've got chicken, eggs, fish, beef, tofu, these kind of things, right? High in protein. Then, non-starchy vegetables, your greens, your salad, your roasted veg, your onions, your peppers, your courgettes, all these kind of things. Really volumize your meal, okay? And if you don't like them, there's always an alternative, all right? We then have your more complex carbohydrates, your rice, potatoes, oats, whole grains, legumes, all these kind of things, your beans, them kind of, right? Another quarter. Beautiful, right? And then here, little thumb-sized portion of healthy fats, right? It could be olive oil that you cook your chicken or beef in. It could be avocado, nuts, cheese, whatever it is, okay? Healthy fats. And here's a little example. Very simple day of food, right? Eggs with some toast, some spinach, tomatoes, avocado, right? So we'll have a few eggs here, probably say 2 to 3, unless you're going to add some egg whites. Here, you've got your slice of bread, avocado there, and then you'll fill that out with spinach and tomatoes, right? Lunch, chicken, rice, some salad, and a little bit of olive oil. Nice. That salad can be as big as you want it to be. Salmon, sweet potato, broccoli. You go, oh, well, where's the fat, Dan? Your fats, your healthy fats come from your salmon, okay? Hope that makes sense. Feel free, take a screenshot, have a look at it, okay? Then we have the eating out, right? A lot of people think that this is an issue. I used to. Look at the state of me there. 4 points deep but a pizza in, right? It's not the problem. It's you can't do this like syns and tracking when you haven't got the plate method. Okay, at a restaurant, look for these things. Pick a protein, extra veg on the side. Keep your portion of carbs relatively similar to what you would have on your plate. No maths required. A party, a barbecue, or a buffet. Load your plate with salad and veggies first. That might sound a little bit boring, right? The main thing, there's something you fancy onto that plate. One plate, no guilt, and no tracking needed. Okay, the rule here, aim for the template most of the time. Perfection is not your goal, right? One meal, off plan, off track, changes absolutely nothing if you stick to the plate rule. All right? Keeps it nice and simple. We're not on a sin budget or anything like that, right? And this is where the more food method comes in, right? The plate method isn't just a little hack, okay? This is the foundation that you then have for the bigger framework called the more food method, okay? You think more food equals fat. I'm going to tell you and teach you the exact opposite of that, right? The idea is simple. You eat enough to fuel your body properly so you can get toned. Start shifting some body fat, right? So this is where the plate method comes in. You start to learn about food and how to fuel your body. We then have the feel better. More energy, fewer cravings, body responds well. Fantastic. And then we go into the food freedom. This is where you learn no counting, no guilt, sustainable life. How good does that sound? Okay. But the most important thing here is most diets start by taking food away. I start by adding it back in. That means, your crisps, your sweets, your things like that, having them there. Okay. They're not a sin here. So this is just the entry point. Okay, and a way of eating that is sustainable, satisfying, and completely free from point counting and the macro binging. And if you struggle with things like snacks, like I've mentioned there, I also have the Snacksident cheat sheet, right? So again, this is another one to watch, and I will link it in the description below if you struggle with Snacksidents. That's the one where you come home after work, 3 p.m. slump, or mid-afternoon, and you raid that cupboard and forget exactly what happened, okay? That's one to look forward to. But if you want to be like Sarah, who lost 10 kilos in 3 months using this method, this exact plate method, again, what you can do is drop the word plate in my Instagram, okay? _Coach Danny, and I'll send you the free plate method if you want to give it a go on your own. If you think, do you know what, actually, I need some coaching through this, click the link in the description that has the application to fill out your application form for one-to-one coaching, okay? She used the more food method for 3 months and lost 10 kilos. You could do it too. And if you have any questions, please feel free to drop me a message on Instagram because I want to help you overcome these dieting fads and rules. If you need anything, drop me a message. I hope you found this useful.